Hi all, I know it's been a while since I made a video, but I recently got a new spinning wheel, a Spinolution Pollywog, and I'm having a little difficulty with it. So I reached out to the shop that I bought it from, revolutionfibers.com, and they suggested I take a video of myself spinning on it so that they can kind of help me troubleshoot. And I just do want to put out a little plug for Revolution Fibers. I am not affiliated with them in any way. I have literally only done 2 orders with them, but they have been so great through the whole process, troubleshooting, helping me check on the shipping, and just really great customer service. I think they're a relatively new shop. They are on Ravelry, they're on all the social media, and they are just really, really great. So if you're looking for a new online shop to buy spinning and weaving and knitting and crocheting and really any fiber art supplies, I would give them a check out. I will put a link to their shop in my description. So here is the wheel and the whole setup. You can see that I have the whole kit and caboodle. On the wheel right now is the 12-ounce jumbo flyer. And then down on the ground, I've got the accelerator and the 4-ounce standard flyer along with some bobbins. A little bit of information on what the issue is currently. I am having a heck of a time getting yarn to take up onto the bobbin. You can see I do have a little bit on there, but it's not a whole lot. I have tried with all the different bobbins. I have tried different heads. I've tried the different ratios, different tension, and I just can't get it to smoothly take on yarn. And you can see, you can see that I have all this is what I've been kind of dealing with. A lot of this I just, had to pull off the bobbins just because it wasn't going on smoothly. It wasn't evenly twisting. Okay, so I've got the 4-ounce flyer on it now. I have it here on the middle of the brass. Let's see if I can get that to focus. On the middle of the brass whorls, which I mapped out to being about a 1:9 ratio. And again, this is without the accelerator. You can see I don't have that on yet. And it's working, doing pretty good. So I'm doing some traditional long draw here, one-handed. It is a little, I'm not as good at this as I would like to be. It does kind of, see, there it goes. It just isn't taking on. I don't know if it's getting stuck somewhere. And then you can see that it really just kind of over twists. Alrighty, so now I have the accelerator clipped on, or rather screwed on. It's nice, it fits right between the regular flyer head and the base. All right, great, so here we go. This is the same bobbin as I was just using without the accelerator. Here we go. Great. So you can see already, oh, if I keep it in shot, already it's having trouble keeping up here. So part of the reason why I think that maybe it's just some sanding, some light sanding that I need to do on the orifice bar or on the bobbins or even on the flyer bars is because the fuzzier the yarn that I'm spinning is, the worse the take-up is. So I have a feeling that that has to do with it. Here we go, keep going. Oh, wrong way. So yeah, it's just not, it's not taking up, which I can kind of accept on this smaller head. If it is just that it needs to be sanded and that sort of thing, because this really is more for finer yarns. It's not really meant, in my opinion, for bulky art yarns. But the 12-ounce head, really should be. So, that's I think what's the most frustrating for me. So that's the other thing is, because it's not taking up, I'm having to extend way back in order to get the right amount of twist in here. So it's just kind of all around not a happy spinning experience yet. So here we are, and you can see it's just not taking on yarn. So what I've been doing is kind of fiddling with the tension, which is a knob on this side, which you can't see right now, to try and get it to take up. And then it will take up as I start again, and then as I have drafted, it stops taking on. So things that I've done to kind of troubleshoot, I have placed painter's tape on the orifice bar, because thinking that maybe there was a rough spot on the bar that is catching this real fuzz on this fiber. So this is Leicester long wool, so it's very fluffy. I'm not sure if you can see it in that video, but there's quite the halo on it. So it's possible that that is catching on the bobbin, on the orifice bar or on the bobbin. So it does take on a little bit. Let's see if we can't. But it's just not going on the way it should. So if I, stop and start, quite often it will take up. Not as smoothly as I'd like it to. I'm feeling like I'm having to kind of push the yarn onto the bobbin, as opposed to it kind of, naturally flowing out of my hand onto the bobbin, as I'm used to it doing on my other wheels. So, all right, so that's the jumbo bobbin. It's actually not working too bad right now. But again, you see that I'm having to kind of tug on it to get it to go. And so that you can see that the bobbin is not by any means full. Yeah, I can feel it's like catching on something. I don't know what it is that it's catching on, but it's definitely, not going on smoothly. So, like I said, if I start and stop spinning, then it works pretty well, because I'm kind of dislodging it, I guess. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know exactly what the issue is, so it's hard to say.